Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back, heading in the colony section yet again for the next installment of System Wars. That's right, it is System Wars 20. The USC is closing in on securing Earth. Europe is the commander's last mission until the siege of Asia begins. Enjoy. And then, please play all the previous missions from your pal, Ironstone. Here we go. Oh, analog. And as we can see, the Americas have been freed. We are on our ship, traversing over to the European region. Battle scanning standby. Yeah. Welcome to the welcome to Europe, Commander. The situation is looking up. The Americas are under our control. It's now time for Europe. Europe will be your last mission before we take on the Hive in Asia. Africa is currently being handled by the USC, and Nyon is too far away for this mission. You have to teleport into the British Isles. Jeff is not here. One moment. Jeff, no. Calling Jeff. Connected. Yo, what's up? You're supposed to be on duty today. I'm on duty. I'm in Africa. Doorknob. Why? I don't gotta go. And the call was just, oh, Jeff, we need you. We need you, Jeff. But that's okay, you know. We'll try and make do without Jeff for now. So what do we have in the map? We have a few objects to pick up. We have one over there. I think we have one over here. And none others. So just the two. Very, very nice. We have, what? 3 blabos here, 3 blabos here. So we got 6 blabos. We got 3 skims, so standard array there. Got 3 sets of 3 spore launchers, so that'll be 10 going on eventually. And then, of course, we have a 1 advanced emitter, 1 1-hundo regular, 1 1-hundo regular, and 1 5-hundo regular. Oh, and then also a 100 regular right there, and a 50 in our base. So we do have quite a lot of creep coming out. We do have to save the world as per usual. So let's get this show on the road. To start, we are going to be doing our cleansing things. We do want to cleanse the oceans. We want to cleanse the map. I'm not sure if that's actually going to get everything. Let's just make sure, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm assuming down here we need to cleanse as well, because we are cleansing the world of the creep infestation. Seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good to me. Fantastic. Now, that's for later. We're not going to be doing any of that right away, for we have other things on our mind. So let's go with, we're going to want an airport, for sure. We're going to want our base. Now, our base we can have basically anywhere. I am going to have our base over here to start, and then I think I'm going to move it over to this side. The reason I want it over here is I'm going to put some miners over here, and I want them to build as fast as possible. So we're going to toss down 4 miners, I think. 4 miners sounds pretty good. We also have a factory that we are going to want right away. I definitely want energy collection. I am going to want the others as well, but to start, you know what, let's go with fire. I do love fire range. Fire rate is really good when they get close there. Fire range. I like fire range first. You know what? Let's do 3. Let's do fire rate 2. I love it. I need it. And we're going to want these 3. I'll turn this one off to start. We can even plan out the rest, right? We'll plan out the rest, right? We'll have you. Unfortunately, you got to go. So we'll have you. And then we'll refill, right? We'll toss you there. We'll toss you there. That'll be fine. That can get us 2, so maybe we'll toss that in later. What else do we want? I'll toss 1 down here just to get some juice over on this side. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good with that. I guess we can toss down our other miners. Now, this area is a lot less friendly, unfortunately. I'm thinking up and downy is probably the best way to go. So let's do some... Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. Toss down these 2, and then this mortar, we'll just move you over and do an uppy downy. Alright, perfect. So these, of course, will be off to start. These 4 will be off to start. That's why we get our energy, right? We have these 3. That'll be our good energy ones. We'll also get the energy from this, and then we'll get all of our miners up. We're gonna, you know, we gotta go, right? We're gonna need lift deck. We're gonna need basically everything. But we also have to control this, right? I do want to try and get this emitter down as soon as possible. I'm going to toss this mortar out to the edge just so it can actually do some work. And, you know, I'm going to toss this one over to this edge. That might do some help as well. We'll toss a tower there to support. hopefully this is pretty good. Let's just see. We do have a lot of solar panels and things, so that's pretty good. During an event known as World War III, the British built 2 gun towers to repel the Russian threat. We could use these to our advantage. I believe that is these 2 auto towers, so we will need that. Prior to, we can say closest or deepest, creeper or mesh. Very, very nice. Now, they are towers, like static towers, which is rare for us to see. Those cannot move, and that's okay. That's okay, right? We're just building right now. We got out of the deficit. Fantastic. We're gaining our lovely AC and everything. So let's even build up a couple of sprayers, right? Let's go with like 3 sprayers, right? 1, 2, and 3. And you know what? I'm not going to put you on a tree. I don't know if that'll destroy the tree, but I'll do 3 like this. This way it starts leaking into this area. Just to start filling that up, which is pretty good, pretty good. Let's turn all these on, because again, we want our energy as soon as possible. And now I'm going to fly over here, because I'd rather have my energy on this side. Let's see how our energy is looking with this. We are overusing our energy for now, which is okay. It's okay for now, not for long. But once we build these sprayers, I think the deficit will go away. I think that's going to be a pretty big key, is building these sprayers up. And then what's nice is they're only going to use the blue light, so it should be a-okay. So, alright, there we go. The miners are coming in. Woo, there's our energy. There is our energy. So let's get some defenses on the go, right? We're going to need to defend basically everywhere, so we'll do a little bit of defenses here. Can you not shoot down? Or maybe it just doesn't show that it can shoot down. Alright, I'm going to assume it can. We're going to want some defenses over here, some over here, some more over here. And of course, what else do we need? Well, we are going to need a nullifier. That's right, let's get our nullify on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else? Want a lot of defenses, and I think we actually have the energy to really go super ham right now. So let's just get it going. Let's get our lines sorted. Do we have the energy for all this? Yes, we do. Okay, that means we want even more. I do really want some other things, you know. I want some, actually, I'll move you. Alright, we're gonna probably want a cannon for there, so maybe we'll grab like 2 cannons. We're using a lot of energy now. We're using a lot, but thankfully our earn port is starting to kick on. Ooh, creep! You're actually creeping up. Oh no, the creep wasn't supposed to start creeping up yet. Oh no. This could be problematic. This could be problematic. Ooh. Was not expecting that. Well, let's just see what happens. Now, these 2 mortars did get built, which is awesome. We are going to lose a little bit of ground, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll come back from it. We'll come back from it. We do want to toss down 2 refineries, of course. Gotta love that. And then we can see, because once we get these cannons online, we can sort of protect this area much better, right? We have the mortars starting to shoot as well. And now we can just fly our cannons over and hopefully take this top back. As you can see over here, we're doing pretty okay. What's nice is we do have the extra range and all that fire rate and all that good stuff. So, now that we're sort of getting situated, we do need to start planning for some other defenses, right? We're going to have a lot of things coming our way. A lot of things trying to kill our butts. So let's plan on that. Let's move you back and move a cannon to the corner. Yeah, see, I'd like that better. I like that. I like that. Pretty good. Our energy is still looking good. So you know what? With all of that going on, we're also going to do just a couple of terps to start. Definitely want to get terping going on for sure, right? We want to get that terping happening. Cannons are going down. Beautiful. All right. We're back in it. Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't even need that, but that's fine because we can replace our mortars over here, move the other 2 out, and I think we sort of contained it, right? We contained the universe. All right, maybe we didn't contain everything. I'm sorry, mortars. Don't be on the edge, I guess. Edge is bad. We're not edging it yet, but that's okay. That's okay. We do even have some starter things going, though. All right, there we go. Our energy looking much, much better. Again, I want to get a lot of terps going as soon as possible because, again, one of my goals is to clean out the mean streets. If we're cleaning out the mean streets, I just want it done as soon as possible. The sooner it's done, realistically, the more energy we get, and, you know, I want it by the end of the map, so it's not really that detrimental to just do kind of thing. It is taking a lot of energy, and it takes time. But again, it's something it's part of our goal. It's part of our mission. It's our mission objective, so to speak. So it's just something that I enjoy. So I'm sorry if that's if it's not progress. You know, it's not necessarily progress, and it's a lot of energy spent on terping and things like that, as you can see. Ooh, bad times, bad times. The other thing we need are snipperinos. What? Snippers? Yeah, we need some snippy boys. Let's grab 3 there. Let's move you away. Definitely want at least a 4th. I'd say a 5th, too, to be fair. Let's grab a 5th here. We should hopefully have the energy for this. The terps are, you know, maybe we'll turn the terp supply off just for a second to fill up our own supply, our storage. Because terps can sort of act, you know, they can do their thing for a bit without supply. Snips are coming out, though, which is great. And as you can see, look at this beautiful, beautiful land. We can also add more pylons. Like, I'd like a pylon over here. Maybe we can pylon across like that. That's very nice. And, you know what? I wouldn't mind a pylon there and there. That way we connect up all the red onto the pylons and stuff like that. And, yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. I wouldn't mind a pylon down here, but you know what? Yeah, the terp can move. I'd rather have a pylon down here just to... Oh, wait, I have one literally right next to it. What was I thinking? Get out of here, one that's right next to it. It's a much worse place. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now we have basically everything coming in quite nicely. Again, our terps are doing pretty good. We got pylons. We got snippers getting powered up. I'm going to get a couple more because we have a lot of things coming our way. And snips are kind of the only thing that we can do to defend ourselves. So maybe we'll do a couple more missiles. Again, we have 9 coming our way, so that is quite a lot for this small area. But thankfully, the real key is that while it's a small area, it's steadily getting bigger. I mean, look at the space that we've already claimed, right? We've claimed quite a bit, and it's only going to get more, right? And the more we claim, the more we can do. There's the snips going out. Ooh, killing a friendo. Ooh. That feels pretty good. Our energy is holding out, and what's nice is now that we're starting to reclaim, we're actually getting more energy quicker. So it's sort of like we invested in cleaning the mean streets, but by doing that, that's actually going to get us more energy in the long run, so we can make these pushes. Our green R is terrible. Here's the scary part, right? Where all the blobs are coming, the skimmers are going to start coming, and I think we're good. I think we're pretty good, right? It looks like we're doing pretty much fine. And, yeah, I mean, our energy is super holding out. So with our energy super holding out, let's grab the next row of power. Next row of power. Look at this. This is going to be beautiful. We got all the way up here. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous power. Super, super happy. I think I can grab 2. Yeah, 2. Look at that. It's just a 2. Taking it. It's 2 more power than we had before. How can you turn it down? How can you turn it down? While it says 1 when we uncover more, thanks to our lovely, lovely terps, it will get bigger. So beautiful there. These can sort of come on out, and we can actually start kind of moving at this point, right? What special units do we have? Do we have anything like cool and neat? Oh, we have a P-flap. Let's start building a P-flap in the back over here. We have these wolf silos. These are great to have. So I'm just going to toss down all 3. Sounds pretty good to me. And you know what? Our red-on is looking pretty good. So I'm going to toss down an M-rift right in our base. Right here. I know we're going to need another one later down here. I don't really care about an Emerald on this side, but I just want one right there. So we might as well start building, right? Skimmers are pretty much... everything's pretty much got handled. So, yeah, I'm super happy with basically everything right now. And, our energy holding out, right? So we have all the things in our base. We're going to obviously want to slowly but surely you know, handle everything. But again, I'm just putting down some more units. We got the energy for it, so I'm trying to just build, not underutilize our buildings, and just get this lovely, lovely ocean power. And now that we're starting to build this out, we're starting to get some better defenses. With this, I'll toss down a couple towers just to help push back the flow of creep, so to speak. And I think that should also, again, help out our general purpose, right? Because now we have the corner, right? We're established. We have power. We have, you know, the creep is at maximum now, so we're fighting against all we're going to be fighting against. If we can hold this, we can essentially hold anything, right? So we do need to push back here a bit harder, and the only reason for that is because, unfortunately, there is, you know, there's nothing we can do. It just sort of is what it is. But yeah, I mean, look at this. We have our P-Flum coming up. We got the Red-On going out over here, or the Lift Deck going out over here. These are eating Lift Deck. I kind of want to turn them off so we can build up the missile silos. But that being said, they are kind of doing a good job. So I'm gonna disarm them. That way they'll still suck up Green R for a bit. But theoretically, once they're sort of not needed, we'll sort of be done with them, right? Or we can turn them on. Maybe we'll unsupply them, turn them on for a push, so they'll fire a lot, so to speak. Because as of right now, I really want to push out over here. I want to get to land, right? We want to make landfall. That's going to be very important for us, right? Making landfall. So, yeah, and as you can see, we're just kind of chilling. We're just having a good old time. Oh my god, I have so many terps. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. We're pushing back the front row. I mean, nothing really is bad right now. Our AC is flowing out just enough. Our power is a little lacking, but at the same time, it's way better than it could have been if we did not clean these mean streets. And as you can see, we've basically taken the ocean all the way to here, which is huge, right? We can now start to be like, hey, let's take this group, just move them on over, right? Move a group right on over. Toss down some pylons. Hopefully that'll connect up. This will connect up, and you know, we'll connect one like right there. That's a pretty good spot for the future. And yeah, we're just taking more land. We're even cutting off this mesh, which is actually a pretty impactful spot. As you can see, it's like a cornerstone, so it's cutting off multiple spots. If we, you know, this whole area is now no longer connected to this one, so this one's actually a little bit weaker when you think about it. Although a shame for this mesh right there. I mean, it's not connected. Shame for that mesh. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with it. We're feeling good. We're feeling fine. Let's move some of these back boys to the front. All right, we'll move some Snipperinos too, and then start to put the actual like mega push. Right, the mega push is gonna happen. And yeah, we're just pushing everything back. We're handling it. And I think I do want to go for sort of the big ones first while we're at the cap. So even though we're landing here, we're going to try and push this way versus down. Down will be easier. Always hold your sides. Always hold your corners. It makes it easier. But for now, we're just chilling. We're just holding on just fine. Really nothing to worry about. Although we are getting fired on upon. Oh my gosh. I thought they were no longer random after 17. What are these spores? I was way more worried about spores when I thought they were not random. Now that I know they're random, I needed like 2 missile launchers. Maybe even 1 that gets rearmed. That's my feeling on random, by the way. It sucks. They suck. Don't use them. Enough said, basically. Enough said. I guess we can mortar over here a bit more. I want to be moving units more than usually do, because I never do, and I should. You know, the units are there to be moved. Yes, defenses are good, but honestly, moving is better. Although I don't have... I should start dropping urns for move speed and mine production. Mine production will be good for the green R crystals and everything like that. Move speed will be good if we're moving our units, which is kind of... Oh, wait, I can overload. Bazinga! Ooh, reload. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's plan on another Nulle, right? Alright. And like this corner. Just Just move it on over. Move it on over, yes. And yeah, just keep this going. It's beautiful. Thankfully, the AC is sort of spread out all the way to the back, and because of that, it shouldn't be destroying itself. When creep or AC is very, very thin, it evaporates. Only the edge will evaporate over here, but that will be running out relatively soon as well. So that's very good news for us. Can I drop all three? I'm going to drop one for mining. I want move speed so bad, but I'm just going to leave it at mining for now. Because, again, I want more green art crystals. I think that will be quite good for us. But look at that. We're riding the line. And when you're riding the line, you don't want to ride too hard. Beautiful. Get some more plans in there. Get some more of these active. And this should be, once we nullify these two, which, wow, look at that. Ooh, actually a couple are coming our way. Interesting. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I will take it, though. It feels pretty good if you ask me. Again, we've made some solid landfall. I definitely want these blobs gone, which will be great. And again, we can just... Ooh, that skim. That delicious, terrible, terrifying skim. Ooh, we're in a deficit now. See, that's... I'm a little worried about that. But again, we are double overloading. So I think once that overload is done... Ooh, and the P-Flems. They do take quite a lot of the Neil energies. So I'm going to say armed off for now. Because we're at Creeper Cap, right? So if the P-Flems destroys a lot of Creeper, it's really not doing anything other than making it spawn more. But once we're out of P-Flems territory, or once we're out of Creeper Cap, it will be much more valuable. Let's actually select these. I was apparently selected as something, and that doesn't like it to select other things. So moving our butts on. Let's move these over here slightly. But yeah, I mean, we now have everything happening. Again, the double overload is happening. One is gonna pop. I mean, realistically, I could destroy this for this. But hey, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. I do want to get that really, really bad because it's like right frickin' there. I didn't want to push down any further because I don't want to take this, right? I kind of am okay with that just producing down here and not bugging us, so to speak. There's one of the overloads done, though, so that should ease up on the deficit quite a lot. Overloading does take quite a lot. This does take quite a lot as well, so we should be okay there. Now, let's move these down. Just get on over there, boys. Get your fire on. Blueite is looking awesome as well, by the way. So our Blueite is looking great. And I think we're just going to fill up the ocean, right? We're just going to toss down, I don't know, 5 is pretty good. I think it's a little bit over 0.5 per. So we should be able to get, like, I don't know, 6 more. 6 more sounds pretty good. Just have them be always on. That should be fine. And let's even toss down an emerald filter on the side, like, just right in the middle. Seems pretty good to me. We'll also toss down some... Those sprayers are a little bit much, not to mention all the snipers firing, causing some ammo drain. But this is almost fully charged, so with that being almost fully charged, we should be good on the deficit once the sprayers are done, of course. Because, again, once they're done, they don't take any more ammo, so it's just good for business. Good for business for everybody involved. Oh, baby. We'll also toss them down over here. Ooh. Buzzing it, and there we go. There is an overload. Oh, it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. Plus, we're just gonna pull in some more power, right? I'm feeling a little low on power. Let's make some more. That's what the towers are there for, right? Feels pretty good. You know what? Let's just take this corner and just say, you guys just move down there. How about that? See if you can defend from the bottom. Bottoms up. Ooh, and we actually are kind of pressing in. We got 1% there. That's, these moving down should be able to get this turf active, which is awesome, right? We'll move some more units, get them on the go, because then once we get this, we get a new set, right? Let's leave a couple units here just to defend. And by that I mean build a couple, leave a couple, build a couple, you know. It's one of those things. And yeah, we're actually pushing into this main emitter right now. And you know what? That's getting a little high for me. So you know what? Let's just go laser. Zap it. Boom. Just like that. See, that's why I want the laser to be under my control versus auto. Because it does take a lot of energy. It's not as bad as like planes, but at the same time you only get one shot every like 100 energy, right? So you gotta really max it if you want. Unfortunately, there's a couple of blabos here coming in, a couple skimmers. That's gonna hurt. And that skimmer is probably gonna land like right here. Ugh, gross. Gonna lose a mortar. No, my mortar friends. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But you know what? It had to happen. It had to happen. I mean, it didn't have to happen, but it did happen. It did happen. Again, we're actually starting to lower below creeper cap, so I'm a little worried about that. But let's grab our move speed, because you know what? That's one of those things that we wanted. So let's grab our move speed, and with this in mind, how are we going to tackle this bad boy? He is 500. That is definitely too much for us to handle. How are these coming along? Are they almost done? They are not. They are not almost done. So yeah, I think we need to get some energy first. Now, all right. You don't die. No, I'm gonna save you. That's what I'm gonna do right there. And we're gonna rebuild. We did lose quite a few to that skimmer, so we're gonna rebuild back here. I should toss down a couple more commands, just so I can move them to the front. This will be too much energy, but again, we're used to spending too much energy. It's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we do. And honestly speaking, the problem now is we're under creeper cap, and we're staying under creeper cap. So since we're staying under creeper cap, realistically, now I should just push out everywhere. Now I do want this off. I was kind of hoping we would stay at like 10 until we got to here. Doesn't quite look like it. So we are under. So we can actually just start essentially taking the map, which is good. It's good, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you know, it would be nice if we didn't have to worry about all that. That's okay, that's okay. These cannons are now operational, which is fantastic. We're going to move them all over here, and I want to get a couple more snips on the sides and back, right? We just want to get a couple of snips that can sort of protect us from the evil that is going to come. Big old deficit yet again. That's okay, that's okay. Our move speed is much better now, though, which is very, very good. The snips should come online before everything produces. With the cannons here, we're actually doing significantly better. So I'm going to toss down our nullifier, which hopefully is all we need. And yeah, again, we're in a deficit, but it won't last forever, and we'll be able to keep pushing very, very soon. Again, we do want power if we can snag it, so let's grab some while we can. Looks like these are super almost done, which is great. The snips are destroying all the friends. And here come the blasts. Here come the skims. They're the ones that we're really afraid of. I'm not super afraid of the blobs. It's mostly the skims, because all it takes is one skimmer and like a huge swath of your units are now just gone, right? And there's the nullifier. It's gonna get juiced up. It's gonna... Ooh. Our energy is terrible. I was hoping getting some more energy would be good. Unfortunately, I will say one thing that sucks is snipers take a lot of energy. I'm going to say supply off on the snipers for now. Let's just see what that does to the deficit. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good if you ask me. And honestly, now that we just shut off the 500, look at the pushback that we have. That is beautiful. Beautiful amounts of pushback. Oh, baby. That's what we needed right there. That right there literally pushes all this back, gets us land, gets us basically everything we wanted. And we even are going to get this, like, we're going to get a lot out of this, and then we're going straight for this, right? We take out this one, and now it's just 200 emitters left, right? It's really nothing in comparison. So, ooh, look at the Rakits coming in. Oh, baby, doing the work that we needed, too. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. You can't go wrong with some Rakits. Yeah, we don't even need, like, regular rockets and things, which is great, too. I really could have capitalized on that a little bit better by moving some of these down, moving some of these over, and I guess we can move a couple of these up here. You know, like these can move on up here, and maybe we go for a couple of and then let's go for like 3 miners. Oh no! We made it. Save the miners. Beautiful. Save yourself. Double beautiful. Oh, that mesh problem. Let's move all of these on over to solve our little mesh problem right there. This group is going to come on in. We're going to feel real good. We're going to move that cannon on up there, and we are just going to nullify the world, right? We can get a nullifier. Buzzinga. We'll be able to get one over here in a moment. We'll move you out of the way, and nullification. With the cannons there, it shouldn't reach the nullifier, so I'm feeling pretty happy for that. We got the miners up as well. That is actually a huge, huge, huge help. Might not be the most amount of power, but it's, to me, it's pretty huge. I'm super fan, super fan. We'll toss a couple cannons just to kind of guard them, like so. And yeah, I mean, nullification. Again, this nullifier, once this pops up, I'm going to feel much more relieved, right? The relief is really going to set in because that's the big one, right? And if the big one doesn't come back, we just feel so much better. The spore launchers, again, I mean, honestly, we have so many missiles back here, and even if it were to land right here, look at the AC, right? The AC has actually taken over most of the inner sea, so to speak. Or I guess the ocean in this regard. It's not actually the inner sea, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And I guess, yeah, I guess we can keep the nullification going. Keep all of these happening. Bazinga, bazanga. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to want another miner. Let's just grab that. We're going to need a nully. And I think we can realistically potentially grab this, especially if we move some things to support, right? Move you up. Honestly, cannons are the best support for nullifiers, I think. Because they can just surround it and they'll shoot whatever's closest. It doesn't matter what's deepest. We just want what's freaking under that nullifier, right? That's all that matters to me. We can move a couple more units up, and that'll be pretty good over here. Over on this side, we're looking pretty great. We'll just move some up. We'll move some up. We'll move some up. And yeah, I mean, this area is actually good to move up. This whole set. I mean, I was avoiding moving these because they're not really defended while moving, but with the AC there, I'm sure they can land and still save themselves, right? Let's hope. Let's hope that happens. We're doing a pretty big assault everywhere at this point, and you know that's gonna treat us pretty well. Let's turn this back on, armed on. It can still shoot. Wow, the range on those is great. Very, very cool. I realized I only turned one of them off. I thought I selected them both to turn them off. I realized I only turned one off, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually quite okay with that. Because it was working out, right? And yeah, we're ooh, they're at 600. Ugh, gross. Gross 600. Alright, I think we're gonna need a few more mortars to sort of deal with that, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, the Nully died. That's okay. Nully, overload. Nully, overload. And you're gonna overload, right? We're gonna do it. We're gonna overload you. But that's okay, because look at the sheer amount of goodness happening now. We're getting all the power. We're getting another urn. And you know what? I'm gonna actually earn just one of these bad boys. Just earn a cannon right off the rip. Might not be Jeff, but it's like Jeff in spirit. You know, it's like, oh, I can do it. I can do it. You know, we'll move him right to the front lines. If this one goes down, well then, oh, he literally went down instantly to a blob. Jeff Mark III, go. Ooh, look at that. Oh, silly skimmers. Always causing the problems. But again, okay, this emitter is now nullified. This is nullified. This is nullified. I mean, really, it is just this bad boy. That's all we need. That's all that matters to us. And again, really, like, all of this is just going down. We have, like, there's a lot of creep there, but I mean, honestly, I mean, look at it. It's like, it's all going down. Do we even need, you know, I mean, we might as well just toss down a couple of refineries, right? Just because, not, I guess. We'll even toss some down over here, because why not, right? It's not going to hurt to have these refineries, I suppose. We can even refine up over here. There's so much greener right now. And realistically, had I made rockets and things, it probably would have made things a little bit easier, but hey. Who's about making things easier versus just doing what we're doing, right? We're feeling pretty good. We should definitely nullify the blobs, because that's gonna kill our boy, and I don't want that. We definitely want to nullify that, but we do want to do a nice little surround on it, so to speak, because again, pretty much all the creep right now is going to be from these eggs and this bad boy. And as you can see, the rockets are coming in. They do some good work, but at the same time, they're not able to completely hold, so that's a little bit of a shame. The creep on the map is sort of holding steady, which is fine. I don't really have a problem with that, but we just want some more power. I just want some more power at this point. Because with this power, we can really, really surround. Right? We can get some more units over here. That'll be great. Beautiful. Want to leave some on the edge. Don't want to leave the edge unguarded. But we actually want to really... I want to surround this, right? If we can completely surround this with cannons, with mortars, actually with cannons. Like, if we just do a massive cannon drop, that might be, like, the turning point. Because we can sort of take out things from behind it and everything. I think that's going to be pretty nice for us. So, once we get out of this Def 6, I'm building all these mortars. We're going to go on a bit of a cannon spree. But thankfully, they can move faster, so it's very, very nice. So, let us do that. And if this doesn't work, I mean, worst case scenario, I can build, like, a rocket or something like that. I don't know. We have super units for a reason, right? I'll turn on the P-Flames, of course, as well. Definitely should have overload the Nully. Beautiful. And let's just plan on Doomsday Drop. That's right. We're gonna do a Doomsday Drop. It's gonna... I'm sorry, squad. It's gonna happen. We're just gonna drop them in. Hopefully destroy most of the creep. And the mesh. I want the mesh gone too, of course. Let's just grab them, fill them with ammo, and we're just gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna drop them in like over here. Because if we can get to the skimmers too, which I should just toss down a couple of snipperinas right here, maybe 4, 5, 6, because they'll kill Prendos too. That'll be nice, but yeah, we're just gonna drop over there. We're gonna toss down another emerald. You know, we're using all of our juice. I guess I should toss down some more pylons to get some energy over here that much quicker. Something like that. Something like that. Something down here. Pretty. Very, very good. So the drop is happening. We are losing some units. Just doing. Oh, that's a pylon. Want some towers. Want to get the power over here so our units can get reacquainted. But yeah, if we can get the full surround on this thing, I think that's going to be huge, right? We may need to do another Doomsday Drop. As you can see, we did lose pretty much all of them. But we didn't lose all of them yet, right? We still have a little bit going on right here, which is pretty good. This thing is really pumping it out, though, so... just gonna back it up. We're just gonna make one to back up. Because I know a damper is really all we need, but we definitely want a little bit more, right? A little bit more. I would love... Alright, Doomsday Drop the second. Let's see if a second Doomsday Drop is. Really don't want to wait for rockets. I guess if I'm gonna put one rocket down, I might as well put 2. Might as well put 2 or 3. Just to get a couple, because we're gonna have plenty of green iron, right? We have all the green iron in the freaking world right now. All we need at all. It's times like this I wish I had some other Virtue units, but I don't. We killed all the Friendos, so all the Friendos are gone, which is great. This thing is just a beast and a half, and again, getting a surround on it is gonna be key, right? Getting a surround on this thing is super important to us. And that's the problem, right? We need to surround it, and we're not getting a surround. because of all of the units. Now we are building up our Doomsday Drop. And the goal for this one is to take out all the mesh and things now, especially because now most of the creep from this is sort of heading towards the back. I want to clear up, I want to get a full surround on this, because we're mortaring it from every direction. Even though a lot is coming out, we will have that much more pressure to keep down the creep. So that's, ideally what we're going to do. Oh no, nullification, go. Overload. Doomsday Drop, let's go, that's beautiful. Let's select them, and again, we just want to take out this area, because then again, the mesh is taken out, the skimmer factory is going to be gone with this. We'll overload it, and yeah, ooh, this side is actually all gone as well, so that's actually pretty good for business. I guess they can just move to the side, that side. You can sort of just handle that. You can handle that. Okay, beautiful stuff. More power, more good. We're gonna... Whoa, I didn't realize we pushed this up that far. I should have been getting that power earlier. More power is definitely more good. As you can see, we are using it to build these drops and things. Can build planes. Yes, I know. But I'm trying to really abuse the canons, right? We're feeling pretty good about everything. We got the mesh gone. We got the skimmer factory nullified. It's gonna overload. That's gonna be huge for us. This, again, I don't care about this entire side. It means nothing to me. And you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Just to be lazy. Alright. Shouldn't do that as well. Again, the more creep we have on the map, the more active and such this side is. But again, we're now trying to push out the backside. So, Bazanga. Let's move a couple of these over. And I guess we want some... What do we want? Where are you? Actually, what would be pretty good is if we pop all of these eggs. That should lessen the amount of creep that this is putting out. So that is actually a thought. If we push up here just to pop the eggs, we do have that sort of capability, so to speak. It won't lessen it probably too much, but it will help. It will. Everything will help, right? I'm not going to complain about that. We have Terps for a reason as well. Terps, get your butts over here. Come on. Except for you. You guys stay over here. You can help over here. You can help over here. Beautiful. Thank you. Ooh, beep. Again, as you can see, the AC is taking over the world. We're going to keep the power coming, keep the power flowing. There we go. Now we're actually cleansing what we need to cleanse. I want to cleanse over here, of course, and get another super unit or two, right? We have one more urn buried. I guess I'll just build a Turks. It's just right there. We'll get it. And Snipper Squad. We just land them, like, right over here. Move a couple units over to support. Snipper Squad should be able to really sort it out. Terp Squad, let's grab, I don't know, 5 of them. This side. See, this is what we want to see, right? All of these eggs going down. And we can see, this was at 1500 and rising. And this is what we care about, right? This is what we care about. This is, like, the good business right here. So Bazanga. Actually, they're all within range, so perfect. This is exactly how we want to see it. Just pop them all, get this down. See, look at it going down. It's going down and down and down. I need to make sure these armed off or fire manual temporarily, just like here, here, and here, because we want to push this back. We want to get to a point where we can. Toss in a nullifier. Now, nullifier can't go... Ooh. I don't know if we can get a nullifier in there, but we shall see. Like, just this. Land. All of these, just land closer. Some of you may die. It is possible. But we are getting... This went from about 1,400 down to 1,100, right? That's pretty darn good if you ask me. Give this one an urn. Gotta move this one out, and hopefully I can put a nullifier right there. So our goal is this nullifier. This nullifier is our singular goal right now. In fact, I'm going to move all of these out and let them not destroy creep. Same thing with these. All of these don't destroy creep for a little bit. You guys don't destroy creep for a little bit. I want no creep to be destroyed, except for, like, right frickin' here. I'm going to move you over, and I'm going to say you're an urn, and you've lost it. I'm sorry. You've lost it. We're shifting the urn closer to the nullifier, which is almost built. Now we may need to shift it again, so I have a backup. Right? Back it up. Move it over. Move it over. See, the creep is coming in, and I'm letting them retake the land, because I want this to stay as weak as possible. It's not super weak, but it was weak enough. Look at that. This is at 18, 23, and it is active? It's active. There we go. Okay, I think we have just beaten the hardest part. We did it. Honestly, couldn't have done it without the eggs. I think we would have had to actually use the rockets, which are filling up, don't get me wrong, but we didn't need them. Didn't need the rockets. It just worked. It was beautiful. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better. That was gorgeous. So, thank you, eggs. We actually use the enemy eggs against them. How does that feel? It feels good. Let's get our build speed up in celebration. Everyone's basically retired now. You know, it's like, that's why I'm building more. I'm just like, you know what, those guys, this half of the map, they've done their duty. They've done their due diligence. They have saved, essentially, the world. Our AC is just doing great. Everything is just doing great. We're moving our Terps in so they can keep that active Turpin going. Move them all in. But again, right now, all that's left, we have like, what, 14 eggs left. We have one emitter. Oh no, one emitter. Whatever will we do, right? One baby emitter in comparison, of course. And yeah, we're just fine. We're in just sort of go mode. Grind and go, depending on the game. But not too much grinding left. Mostly Turp and go. We're just turping everything up. Oh no, a Spore's gonna hit over here. No, Spore got shot down. Suck it, Spore. And again, we're just gonna get our power, because power is good. Brute force, that's what we did. Oh, it's beautiful. Grab these, have them destroy the big wave, but again, the creep, we actually have almost as much AC as creep at this point. All the Terps doing the beautiful thing. I'm going to send them right into the middle of where they're going to need to be. Turpin next. Grab the power. Don't even know why, because I'm a power-hungry addict. I know. It's an addiction. I don't know. And there it goes. There goes the big emitter. We have two things left to nullify. Let's get it done. We're going to clean up the map, of course, as always. But step one, of course, is just get through this. So, Buzzinga. Again, we've been spending some time cleaning stuff up that we don't have to, and I always will. I always prioritize that because we are here to save the world as canon for the story. So, what good would we be if we didn't save the world as canon for the story, right? That would be kind of silly of us. It would be kind of rude. So we can do that. We can overload that. This can overload as well. And again, all that's really left is just the Turpentine. I'll build some more. Terp Squad could never have enough members. Always looking for recruitment. Please visit your Terp store near you to determine that. We probably could have headed for this object earlier, but we got it now, right before the end. I promise you it's almost over. Not purposely extending the length of this series. Interesting, because I heard this could go to like 37, 38. I'm intrigued now. Ooh, very intriguing. That Spore launcher, it's gonna hit the AC. It's gotta hit something over here. We're fine. Oh yeah, those are all firing on manual There is the official objective, which is fantastic. Overloading and overloading, and double fantastic. All we gotta do is just a bit of cleanup, and then we are good. These Terps are gonna clean this up. We got another Terp squad up here to clean this side up. We just need units to sort of save the day, right? So let's send in the units. Send in the Terps. Clean this up. Clean this up. Clean up this corner. Happy days had by all. Terps move on over. They should finish that up. Probably gonna need some power down here just in case, because there's some creep. But yeah, that I think is essentially that. Just a little bit more over here than needs to be Terps. I can't tell. I don't think anything over here needs to. Just this corner and up here. So that should be it. Wait, is this wall actually breeder? This entire wall is breeder zone. What? I had no. I never looked. I never saw. I'm like the worst player imaginable. How did I not notice that? Going for this side over might have been like a better option. Actually, no. I'm kind of okay because it was actually helping us with the. Oh no! Look at it go! No! Oh man, that's kind of funny. I had no idea. I should have paid more attention to that. That is very tricky though. But thankfully, it did actually help us out in the long run. I think this is all Terp. I think the oceans are clear. I think the power is here. Just doing this because I like seeing all the green dots, but that is everything. This corner is clear. We are done. Europe is... Oh no, this is like a drop of creep. I think we can handle that with that though. There's 1.25 creep. We need that gone because, you know, we cleaned up, right? Oh, I should have just converted it, right? Just conversion. There we go. I used my orbitals, which I didn't even need to build. But there we go. Rift and jump away. How did we do? How did we do? Ooh, we got 27 minutes. Hope he cleansed the world. I hope he cleansed the world. It's very good to do. Oh, look at that. Just behind sand as well. But had a lot of fun. Cleansed up that world, felt really, really good, and just had a blast. So, looking forward to the next one. I wonder how many there will be, though. That is a very big question. We shall indeed see. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.